These are homebrew guy spreaders. Well, they're not homebrew. I drew them out. Well, I gave Tyler, right, K7 TDM, the idea. He drew it properly, you know, in a CAD drawing. And we've used these on the big tower, which genuinely work very well. It's in stainless, and I think that's 8mm, just over 1/4 of an inch. But I want to upgrade tower number 2, right, with these, because one, it'll look a lot better and it means I can use a little bit more shackles, a little bit more flexibility, easier to see if something's going wrong and that sort of thing. There's another job we've got to do as well, which is the little orphan guy stakes. These are the guy stakes that are only used when the tower is going up and down. Need to replace them with some, well, basically something else. I'll show you that in a minute. So I thought I could use the rest of my shackles here. One turnbuckle, this is for the falling derrick side, and 3 of these. So each of the guys are going to need one of these, one shackle for the bottom, and at least 2 shackles for the top. However, I'm going to leave the top spare in case we extend this one, because I've got a funny feeling, you know what I'm like, oh, we can go a bit higher. I thought we'd start with the kind of north guy. But I'll have to be careful because that is currently holding up this little mast here. And I'll have to remember to do these up because the last time I didn't check my work, and if you remember, we lost the tower. So I think we should start with the top one, which I'm going to put on here. Just looking up the mast to see if I've over tensioned it. Well, a wee bit, but no, that's not too bad. Yeah, if we do the tops first, then we can do the underneath. All right, we'll do it that way. So I need to get this job done now because we're about to make the 3-element Yagi, which is going to be, well, by the time it's all finished, there's going to be like 10 kilos up there. And then, well, it's a bit like, you know, building the foundations, you know, before you put the roof on. You can't do it the other way around. Let's get everything right first, then we can put the Yagi on. To be honest, this is when you start getting spirit levels out and everything, but I mean, we're not bad. Basically not today. I could be here forever. Yeah, okay. All right, now next job. Oh, got to tighten all this stuff up. I'll do that off camera. It always amazes me how hot this stuff gets. Do you know what? I think I'm going to cut a bit of a sharp point on this. Well, it's the next day. I've got a much better idea for how to fix these things. We'll just drill a hole, chop these things down and bolt them. There we go. The next part of this series is the 15m Yagi. So that's a 3-element Yagi, and this is quite interesting. On the software anyway, I've managed to get a 50 ohm direct feed to 3-element Yagi. Normally you'll find that a 3-element Yagi, very often you'll see a gamma match because it's 28, 30 ohms, that sort of thing. But by moving the driven element forward and backwards, you can get compromises on both gain, front to back, and impedance. I think I've got a good compromise, and I'll explain that on the next video. Listen, if you're not subscribed and this is the 3rd or 4th video you've watched of mine, bookmark the blooming channel, because otherwise there's a potential that we could lose touch with each other for years. Who knows? Depends on YouTube, doesn't it? Alright, anyway, another job done. Enjoy your radio, guys. See you next time. Bye for now.